Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Dylan. We are back with another Madden video. Now today what I got for y'all is going over my day one Madden 22 Ultimate Team tips. Now if you are new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I drop daily Madden content on the channel. Would love to hit 10k subscribers by the end of the year, and I would just greatly appreciate y'all. So getting into it, I know you see the spreadsheet right here. I'm not trying to overwhelm anyone, but it's just kind of how my brain works. Now I separated it in two tabs, okay? Right here for the first one, we got the pre-order packs. This is assuming you got the best edition, you got rookie premieres, you got the loyalty bonuses, every single bonus you could have. This is the team that you could start with and what I would do with this team right here and kind of my tips and everything. And then in the second tab right here, we got a no money spent thing. This is pretty much assuming you got the game, you didn't get the best edition, you're not getting like no pre-order bonuses, no nothing. Starting it out right here though is going to be the pre-order pack. Now the first thing that I would recommend doing is choosing the Patrick Mahomes one if you did get the Dynasty edition. You get the pack with Randy Moss and also Dion. You have to pick Patrick Mahomes. So right there you got your quarterback, wide receiver, and cornerback all set. Now if you played Madden 21 Ultimate Team and you did your rookie premieres, you can get up to 4 of them. Now in order, I would go Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, Trevin from the Raiders, the free safety, and then also JC Horn. So right there you go ahead, you get yourself another wide receiver, the best tight end in the game, the best safety in the game, and you also get yourself a very good cornerback. So now going on to the next step, you got yourself the loyalty bonuses. You played Madden 19, Madden 20, and Madden 21. The 382 overall elites that I would pick, the first one has got to be Richie. He's a low overall O lineman that will be on your team for a little while. This is the one that I highly recommend. Number 2, I'm going to be picking Zadarius Smith. He's a solid pass rusher, good to start the year. And then lastly, I'm just going to take Zeke at running back because again, he's solid, not great. You could go Marcus Peters right here, but again, I'm just going to go Zeke. So as of right now, you pretty much got yourself almost a full team. The next thing we're going to talk about is solo. Obviously, you know, if you're not spending $1,000 on packs, you should probably do all your solos, get as much coins as you can. I know for a lot of people, solos are mind-numbingly boring, but you got to do them if you don't want to pay EA. Now, the first one right here is going to be EA Access exclusive EA Play. You're going to get a wide receiver 3 right here. You pretty much can get any base elite wide receiver in the game from this pack by just playing the EA Play solos. You could get Tyreek Hill, you could get someone crazy, but more than likely you're probably going to get like an Allen Robinson or someone that's going to be pretty slow, but again, elite wide receiver will take it. And then next up, again, I know it's not called the Gauntlet solos, but it's just a big G. I think it's called like the Gridiron solos or something. If you do all those, you can get yourself a free JC Jackson, who again is a great coin. This is an assumption, hasn't been like showed or anything, but I'm guessing based off last year, you're going to be able to get yourself a free 84 team affinity. So I would go ahead and say just get like a safety, or you could get like O lineman, right in, you could get whoever you want really. I just put him at safety because I'm just trying to fill the team out. Based off solos and all that, the only thing you're missing are linebackers and linemen. Now for O-line, I'm just going to tell you high gold. Like pretty much as O-line go up and overall they get better. You don't need the best O-line in the game to start out the year. You know, high golds, low elites are good enough to get the job done. And then from right in all the way to left in, I would say you want a good mixture of speed, block shed, and power moves or finesse moves. You don't need the fastest people in the world, but you would like a good balance of all this. And assuming you have all these pre-order packs and you do all your solos, you're gonna get some pretty good defensive linemen. Now linebackers, just a fair warning, linebackers are still pretty bad. They don't really animate as good as safeties, so you might want to double up on some free safeties and strong safeties. But if you do want linebackers, the main thing I'm going to tell you is speed. I think block shedding and also zone coverage is another rating to look at, but for the most part, I think linebackers, you're going to want to separate them by speed. And then I would say this team is good enough to go ahead and play head-to-head seasons. It's good enough to win with. It's a pretty good team. This is almost what my team is going to look like day one. And I should also mention this whole pre-order thing is again excluding your 22 gold team fantasy packs. You're probably going to go ahead and get enough high golds in the gold team fantasy packs for O linemen. You're probably going to get at least 1 or 2 linebackers or pretty good pass rushers. So you could really go ahead and spend a lot of coins on good cards. You don't have to go ahead and do exactly what I do. I just don't want to base it on, oh, if you pulled this person in your gold team fantasy pack, because you're really not guaranteed nothing. You could literally pull the worst cards in the game. Now we're going to go over to the no money spent tab. Now this one is where it gets a little bit tough. You don't get no bonuses. You don't get nada. Could go ahead and get your quarterback situated really fast. Really the only thing you have to do is go ahead and play Superstar KO. I think you have to pass for like 5 touchdowns. Get yourself a free 84, 85 overall Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to be really good. Again, he has the fastest release in the game. Now it's a little tough because your team's looking like A-Rod and a bunch of bronzes right now. But I would go ahead, try to do your solos if you can. I will have some other tips and stuff later on how to make make coins too if you really just don't even feel comfortable playing solos. And you pretty much only need 15k to start that method, but if you can go ahead, do your solos, and you get JC Jackson, that is a great corner to start out the year. And then again, for team affinity solos, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to pick 84 Deshaun Jackson. He's an 89 speed wide receiver with some pretty good route running as well. So now after you did all your solos, you got yourself A-Rod, you got yourself Deshaun Jackson, you got yourself JC Jackson, and probably some packs here and there of like low gold, low silver, stuff like that. Now there's really two things you can do, okay? You can either try to play head-to-head seasons with an absolute budget squad, or you could go ahead and make coins. The first thing I'm going to talk about is going to be the budget squad. Now, people I would target, again, for linemen, I'm just going to say low gold. It really, like, O-lineman is the one thing I would say you worry about the least. For running back, I think you get a super fast, like, low overall person, like Matt Breida, perfect example. Another person to look out for, he was the second fastest running back in regs. I think he plays on the Patriots. I don't want to say his name wrong. Ramondre. I don't know. If you know who I'm talking about, you know. Now, for wide receiver 2, all the way down to tight end, you're going to either want some people that are really, really fast and no route running, or you can go ahead and get yourself some good route runners that are slow that people don't want. Some examples of this, I would say maybe like Allen Robinson is an example. Like, I don't really think anyone's going to be toting. I don't really think anyone besides Bears fans are really going to be running a whole lot of Allen Robinson. Again, EA just added him terribly. So like some low elites, some high golds here and there, just pretty much speed or route running. That's going to be what you're looking at. And when I say route running, I'm talking about like 80 plus, not no like 70 plus. If they're only 70 plus, you might as well just get people that are way faster. And again, pretty much right in all the way down the left outside linebacker, it's going to be the same thing. You're either going to want speed or you're going to want pass rushing. Now, this is an example where someone like, say, like Michael Brockers or something, right? When you think of Michael Brockers, what do you think of? Kind of like a slow guy, you know, he can somewhat like rush the passer. You don't picture him in a God squad, right? So he could be a very solid DT for you. And again, just kind of cards that are slightly like, and just cards that might not be the fastest in the world, but they got good power moves, good finesse moves, good block shed. Those are people that I would target. Or you get to super fast dudes and just pray they shed. Now for corner all the way down to safety, I have a couple options, and the first one thing I wanted to go over is a budget user. Troy Apke is going to be like a low silver or a high silver, I can't really remember, but he's going to be a great user day one. He's in the conversation with Jeremy Chin, Isaiah Simmons, best user day one. Now for cornerback, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to either get really fast players or people that are high in zone. Why do you say zone, you may ask? Well, with this team, okay, who are you going to be playing against, okay? You're going to be playing against your own Deshaun Jackson, Tyreek Hill 90 speed, Jamar Chase 91. If you try to man them up with just like the low overall like gold fast people, you're not going to be able to keep up. One, the receivers you're going to go up against are going to absolutely torture man coverage, and two, your low overall people are not even going to be as fast as them. So you're going to be pretty much forced to run zone if you want to play with this team. Now you can still win with this team. By no means I'm saying, oh, this is like impossible, whatever. No, you can win with this team. But again, I would say you either want the fast players to run zone. Again, we're not getting fast players to run man, we're getting fast players to run zone, or you want people with really high zone coverage. And the reason why is because like you know, like zone coverage, you know, as the rating goes up, the reaction times are faster. The faster the player is, the faster he will react to, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a give and take. It'd be nice to find a nice balance, but I would probably lean towards more, I'd just say whatever's cheaper, to be honest with you. And so that's what I would do if I wanted to play with this team. Now, if you want to make coins, let's head over to Madden 21 Ultimate Team and I'll tell you how to make some coins. Now we're in Madden 21 Ultimate Team, and I'm gonna give you two methods right here. One's gonna be if you actually play the game and you would say, like, you know, you're pretty decent at the game. It's gonna be through MUT Draft right here, okay? And pretty much what you can do, rank draft right here, it costs 15k to, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to tank all 5 placement games to get you in the bronze division. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's gonna cost so many coins to do. No, it's really only gonna cost 15k. The reason why I say that is even if you lose your first game, you still get like 12k back. So again, tank all these games. You're gonna be put in the bronze division. You're gonna be playing some people that are really, really bad at the game. And then this method right here, if you're pretty decent at the game, can make you like millions of coins to just build. Let's go ahead and say you wouldn't say you're the best at the game. You don't really want to waste 15k or whatever. You don't really trust that like you're going to be able to make your coins back. What you can do is this pack right here, get a player. The get a player method is always a good method, literally throughout the year, like no matter what. This method right here is, my face cam is blocking it, but it's only 500 coins. And what you do is you just roll this, okay? You open it, you open it, you open it, you open it with all the coins that you made from solos, you'll open all this packs, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. If you pull golds, especially low overall golds, mid golds, all that stuff, do not quick sell them. Do not quick sell them. Either sell them on the auction block during EA access or sell them during the global launch. Now, another method you could do to just, instead of just opening them and selling everything, you go over to exchange chats right here, player exchange. You can go from low silvers to mid silvers, and then from mid silvers to golds. And during, in these gold exchange sets right here, you can pull power-ups, which at the beginning of the year, Tyreek Hill's power-up is going to be so expensive. Now, this method might be worse than it previously was because, you know, they kind of changed the auction block a little bit, and I'm not too certain about it, but I trust that the gap method will always be a thing. So those are the two ways I would make coins, and that's pretty much been all my day one tips. Now, if you're looking for an offensive scheme or even a defensive scheme, I'm going to be dropping one day one in Madden 22 Ultimate Team to help you all out, try to win you some games. If you do want that and you enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. I hope y'all did enjoy. Let me know down in the comments if I was able to help you. I appreciate y'all clicking on the video, but other than that, man, has been your boy, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.